Hey, what's up YouTube? Yo4772 here. Coming to you guys with an FNM update last week. So I did take Esper Control to my FNM and it just performed well. The FNMs here by my college are like really poor. Like there's just not enough people, I suppose. And we actually almost didn't have enough people to do an FNM. We ended up with 10, I think. So my store, it's like a really like beginner friendly store. So like if you go, if you pay the $5 to participate in FNM, you're gonna make out with at least one pack. Now there's some really downsides to this. I mean, like if you do poorly, of course you're gonna get something, but the people who do really well, obviously since the packs are getting even like distributed among like a bunch of people, the people who do really well will receive less packs, like less than like normally, like what you would normally expect. Because like my store back at home, it's like it only pays out the top, like you get prizes start going from the top half. So obviously the like first through eighth are just gonna get like a lot of packs, or first through four. So since there are only 10 people, there are only 3 rounds, and I'll go ahead and just like give you guys my matchups. First round I played. It was Wolf Run, but it wasn't really like Wolf Run Ramp. I guess it was Wolf Run Ramp. It didn't have like other than Primeval Titans, it didn't really have any other fatties. I think it was like the Dungro version of Wolf Run, and I wrecked that. Like, it was not even funny. I think he ran like Runechanter's Pikes too, which was, I don't know, I think that card's pretty jank. And like I 2-0'd him. Second round I go in playing my friend who's really, really good. He was playing Solar Flare. He like wiped the floor with me the first game. In the second game, at the end of his turn, I used a White Sun Zenith for 3. Since we're both control decks, I mean, you can't really have any creatures like out anytime soon. So I White Sun for Zenith for 3, which was 6 mana on turn 9. At the end of his turn, he mana leaked that. I paid the 3. He mana leaked it again. I was like, all right, that's fine. So I baited 2 mana leaks with that 1 White Sun, which is really good, which meant he only had 2 more cards in his hand. So the following turn, I took the chance of dropping a Consecrated Sphinx, and the chances of him having like a Dissipate or like a Snapcaster wasn't like extremely high, since he already used most of it beforehand. So the Consecrated Sphinx hit the board, and then he actually could not draw into any of his like removal. Even when we ended the game, he just couldn't draw into any of his removal, and the Sphinx netted me like 10 plus cards. It was ridiculous. There was one point when he actually had a Sphinx out of his own, but I like just readily just like Doombladed it at the end of his turn. Then it was really, really, really close. It was turn 1 of like the 5 turns you have to when you go to time, and I swing with my Sphinx. He goes down to 12, and then I was like, I need enough damage to kill him within these 5 turns. So I just dropped another Sphinx just for the damage, and he just drew into lands. So got that. So we ended up drawing 1-1. So at that point I was 101 going into the third match, and the third and final match I was paired up against Mono Red, which is a really, really bad matchup for me. But luckily he had a really slow start game 1. I won the die roll, so which is like, that's really good for me. And he also had a really slow start. Game 2, it was just a blowout. It was just not even funny, game 2. Like, I ended the game with 2 Snapcaster Mages in my hand, a Timely Reinforcements, a Gideon Jura, and a Batter Skull. Like, those are the 5 cards in my hand, with another Timely in the graveyard. So, I was really sad. Like, he had me at, like, I had myself at, what, like 22? So, yep, that was my FNM. Dude, what's that? Alright, I actually have to leave for class in a bit here, but I'll show you what I pulled. Hang on. Alright. So, at the end of the day, I ended up, there was 130. It was like a person who worked at the store. I got 201 and I got second place with 7 points. And they had just had Scars packs, which is really good because Scars is not in print anymore. And the dual lands are really expensive. But I didn't pull any dual lands, but I did pull something better. Let's go ahead and show you guys. So I got 2 packs. You know, it was pretty lame, but 2 packs is 2 packs. Paid $5 for 2 Scars packs is not that bad. I got a Stratascythe, and I got, here's the big one, a Koth of the Hammer from my 2 packs. So, the Koth is definitely for trade. Both of these are for trade. And I did just get a Snapcaster in today. I've had a bunch of offers on it. And I know I said I might do some of them. Like, obviously I can only do 1 trade. But I might be reconsidering. I'm not entirely sure right now. Because just Snapcaster is just a really good card. I think it's going to go above 30 when it leaves print. But we'll see. Like, I mean, it makes my 5th Snapcaster. I don't really need it. But I just want like a decent card for it. Like probably like a 30 in trade. I don't know, maybe like a Liliana or something. I don't know. Liliana might be at 40 right now. But yep. So I gotta go to class, guys. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.